Welcome back. The news in details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Monday inaugurated the El Tamir Axis in Alexandria, which boosts links between the second Egyptian capital and the rest of the country and helps in achieving sustainable development goals in the governorate. The 35-kilometer-long new Tamir Axis would open new development horizons in West Alexandria, running from the Desert Cairo-Alexandria Road to the Sidi Krir Road and Burj Al Arab City, and comprising 9 lanes in each direction. The new axis, named after Commander Fouad Abu Zikri, is an additional step in executing the state strategy in enhancing roads and axes network all over the country, so that they become new lifelines that would support planned urban expansion. Honorary Field Marshal Abu Zikri was one of the leading commanders of the Egyptian Navy during the 1973 October War. After its completion in all phases, the Abu Zikri or new Tamir Axis would help in linking the Khila port to both the Desert Road and the International Coastal Road. Thus, it would boost trade and transportation lines and provide vital development links between Alexandria and the new Alamein city. At the inauguration ceremony, President al-Sisi also witnessed the inauguration of several development projects in Alexandria. Later, the President conducted an inspection tour of the new projects in the city. In remarks during the inauguration ceremony of new projects in Alexandria, President al-Sisi said the state is keen to maintain current local prices despite global hikes. He explained that the real costs of electrical power and fertilizers production would have added increases that cannot be afforded by the citizen. The President cited several other developmental projects, including Bashir al-Khair housing project, which is constructed on 220 fiddans with a total capacity of 25,000 units. The head of state also inspected the Masharif housing project in New Amireya city in Alexandria, which will be extended to an area of 1,500 fiddans. As for the new road grids, the President said that this grid served only about 30 million citizens before 2014, but over the next 10 years, it would be enhanced to serve 100 million citizens. President al-Sisi reiterated that the state is striving to create 1 million job opportunities annually. Al-Sisi also cited the Muntaza development project, stressing that it rescued the El Salam Lake Palace from collapse. Addressing the inauguration of new projects in Alexandria Governorate, Planning Minister Hala Said said successive global economic crises and geopolitical tensions greatly impacted economies of several countries, including Egypt. The minister pointed out that these global crises led to supply chain disruptions and consecutive shocks that led to price hikes since late 2021. Said stressed that many world countries resorted to central banks' intrusions to mitigate rising prices for their citizens, adding that advanced countries introduced incentive packages to the tune of nearly $16 trillion in order to counter coronavirus shutdowns. The planning minister said the state has several short, medium and long-term plans to enhance national economy's resilience in facing world challenges and crises. Addressing the inauguration ceremony of the Fouad Abu Zikri Axis in Alexandria, Transportation Minister Kamil al-Wazir said the ministry is carrying out a comprehensive development plan to transportation systems in all its sectors in Alexandria. Al-Wazir added that the development and expansion of the Fouad Abu Zikri Axis is one of several axes development projects in the important coastal city. The Transportation Minister also announced the establishment of the first line of the express electric train in the Alexandria Governorate, which extends to a length of 675 kilometers. Minister of Defense and Military Production Mohammad Zaki witnessed on Monday the launch of the main phase of Mobilization Leadership Center Project Fatah 5. The first phase is held in the North Military Zone for several days. The launch was attended by Armed Forces Chief of Staff Osama Askar, commanders of main army branches and a number of leading officials of the armed forces. The project aims at boosting combating skills and capabilities to preserve the country's safety and security amid current challenges. The Ministry of Interior continued efforts to combat all crimes, especially drug trafficking nationwide. The ministry succeeded to spot 6,241 drug cases during the past month. An amount of 495 kilograms of marijuana were confiscated, and a quantity of 74 kilos of heroin as well as an opium quantity of 1,000 kilograms were seized. The confiscated drugs valued at more than 2 billion Egyptian pounds. The General Administration for Combating Drugs, in cooperation with the national and general security sectors, managed to spot a huge cargo of more than 16 million pills in 3 containers. Welcome back. Egypt's stock market indices collectively went up in the trading session on Monday after selective purchasing operations of leading shares by investment funds and investors reaching high rates and exceeded profit-making selling operations. The benchmark EGX 30 index gained 1.77%. The equal-weighted index EGX 70 for small and medium businesses also went up 0.58%. And the broader EGX 100 index also increased by 0.07%. The market capital for listed companies gained 10.2 billion Egyptian pounds to close at 924.1 billion pounds.